One. So today we're going to look at how we are going to create some publish some book to Amazon KDP. So that's what we'll be doing. So very simple, very easy. I'm going to go. So we are going to be creating a book. We'll do what do you call it? We'll do for Kindle ebook, and then we are going to do paperback. Those are the two we are going to be doing. There's a third one that is called. We have ebook. We have Kindle paperback and hardcover. But the problem with hardcover is it's those paperback is like your normal book with your normal paper. The back is a plain paper. Like the Kindle ebook is an ebook. You can view what you are using. Then the hardcover is those thick, strong back. Like the ones you have for your Bibles. So the normal cover is you have for your normal novels. Those are paperback. The ones you have for your Bibles, those strong that are heavy, they are hard covers. But the problem with hardcover is that you must have a minimum of 79 pages. And because of that, we'll not be doing hardcovers. It's quite expensive and we don't want that. So we create book. So to create a new book, just come here, create a new title. So we want to start with ebook. So we're only doing two, ebook and paperback. Series is if the book has series like a novels of different series or stories or a textbook of different series. So we want to create this, then we'll create the other. So we'll start ebook. Now book title, everything. So what we are going to do to make everything sweet for us, we are going to use AI. So I will come here. This is a folder, I call it novel folder. So I've done the charge you collected smiles. If you look here, okay, let me open a new tab. So I want to show you something. So we have done one book, the charge you collected smile, right? So the next book we want to do is let me go back to here. So the book I want to do is the red frog who refused to feed. So I can go to this thing, go to my ChatGPT. Sorry, I can just click here, open ChatGPT. So once I open ChatGPT, I want to train it with this book. Let me slide this over here. So this, let's wait ChatGPT. Don't know what's happening. All right. Do ignore my screen that is dark. I set it to dark theme. So here on ChatGPT, we are going to firstly add the book. So I'm going to scroll down the red frog. Once I've added the red frog, which is the book we want to do, let me open ChatGPT on another stuff. I want to show something. So this is another ChatGPT. I think I did this. This was the chart I used for the previous stuff. So we're going to be looking at this chart a lot for reference purpose. So we are going to copy this and paste along. It says study this book and prepare for Amazon KDP listing. Optimize response for best result and SEO. Just make a good listing for more purchases and reads. So with that, we are going to do that and it's going to give us all the listing. And here we are. So let's start. So normal, your language is going to be English since the book is in English. I'll copy this and paste here. Correct. Subtitle. I'm going to copy this. Where is it? Sorry. I'm going to copy this subtitle. Yeah. We don't want to add to series. This we don't need. Primary author. Let me just post as soon as so. This one is optional. We don't have contributor. Description. So we are going to carry this. Now for this description, we are going to remove a lot of things later. I'm going to show you how to do it. Copy this. I think that's the description. And so once we have gotten this description, we put it here. So if you want to save the description, some things are not going to work. So we have to remove emoji. They are going to tell us to remove it, but let's just remove it now because we can't add emojis in description. So if you know how to use this word editor, if you have been building websites or you do a lot of stuff, you are going to understand how to use this very well. Word editor and all that. So once I take this like this, I select from here. Sorry. Or you can select with your mouse. Once you press this, it's going to give you a bullet point. Just like this. Cool. So I own publishing rights. So we own this book because we're the one that generates it. Then you come here, search while lead this age. Leave it is optional. I don't go any age. Uh, so we don't want any age. Amazon.com categories, right? We want to select the categories. First of all, we select this children books. So you can also select another category, but for now, I don't even know the other category to select. I don't think it's any of these. So I'll just keep it at children book. So under this children book, I need to select a subcategory. I always go for this folk tales, meat, and blah blah blah. So the red frog, is it an African book? That's why you should look at the book you are doing. So let's come here. The red frog, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, it's an African book. Uh, so let's go back to here. Even if you go to your what they call it here, you're going to see that it's African book, environmental book. So you have seen like all the keywords. So we're going to come here, we're going to write African. You can put stories, you can put general, you can select it, right? I think that's good. So let's save category. Keywords. So no need, just go to keywords here. You have keywords, the first, copy and paste the keyword. We have 7 keywords, so oh sorry. Go back to ChatGPT, the next keywords. So we're going to do that for all the keywords. And So just drop all your keywords, and so let's go again, and that's keywords there. And this process is going to take you at least 10 to 30 minutes. So, okay. Depending, it's going to take pretty above 10, let's say around 30 minutes. So, you're going to go here, I'm ready. We don't want pre-order. You go to save and continue. If it sees any errors, it's going to tell you that those are errors. You need to fix it. But thank God, you didn't see any error. Now, upload manuscript. Now, when you're uploading, please use you have a preferred is KPF. Now, what we are using is um, doc s. So we are going to go to our doc s and find that book, The Red Frog. So these are where you have tricky stuff, right? You need to do a lot of tricky things. Yeah. So um you need to understand. So let's do this. I think this is not quite difficult, but when we move to the paperback, that's where we see more difficult options. So depending on your internet speed, that's going to determine how long this is going to take to upload. So now it has been uploaded, right? We have seen it. It has uploaded. So let's move to the next cover. So you say create. So go back to this thing. Uh, what do you say? Come here. So remember, they are going to give you what they call it. So there's a cover specification, right? So let's look at this. Uh, but let's just consider cover specification. No need. AI already understand that. Create a cover. Create the book cover for ebook. Uh, so we'll just put this creative image to give us that. So we don't need to do too much. Normally it's going to create the image. So now, while it is creating, it's going to give you in what we call in PNG. ChatGPT creates image in PNG, so you need to convert that image from PNG to what do you call it? You need to convert it to J. If you look at it, it's here. So now let's come here. While it's creating that, let's do other stuff. Although this here will stop, sha. So we'll come here. Uh, test. Did you use AI in any of the? Yes, we'll say some sessions with minimal editing because we didn't do much editing. I think we did, but not much. So yeah, we're gonna put cloud and do cloud AI or cloud images. Many generated images with minimal or no editing. Put ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the E, but let's just put ChatGPT. Translation, we don't have any translation on. So we cannot even do that. Definitely, one thing you should know is that there will be error, spelling error, because some of the language, the names are not English names, so you expect to have spelling errors. So if we go back to our this thing, we already have a beautiful book, good to go. So nice. So why is this wisdom Kizito? I don't like this wisdom Kizito. So you need to read through the book, everything you are doing, so that let's see. We need to remove all those things that are not this thing. It's not wisdom Kizito. The book should not. They are going to review this book manually, right, before they approve it. So we want it to be plain and easy and better. So we just want it to make sense for us, to make things easy. So you are going to remove that a story by wisdom Kizito, and otherwise that was perfect. So I'm going to download this book. So now let's go to here we have this and upload. We can't upload it because we cannot see that book. You'll not see it. So what do? We cancel and create another thing which we call PNG to JPG. So you have a lot of platform that does PNG to JPG. So just open. Please, if the platform tells you to sign up or force you to sign up, no need. Okay, let's go to here, download. Look at the PNG. So you just convert and it's going to upload and then it will download. Like I said, I just hope this doesn't take us more than 30 minutes. Although the whole video is going to take, because the most difficult part, which is the what they call it. Let's cancel this. The most difficult part is the hardcover. So let's upload this, and here we have it. Once it uploads, everybody will be happy. So save. Now we are done here. So once you have uploaded anything, it's going to show you this. So it's going to take a time. You can't move above or here without doing some stuff. One thing I would love is for you to preview your book, but Because we newly upload this stuff, it's going to take some time. So let's go to save and continue. I think when we do the manual review, we are going to do that. So let's go. Okay. So now we'll look at this. What do we want to do? Would you apply digital rights to your file, or do you want people to download it? For me, I want people to download it because these books were, if we put digital right, people cannot download it and share. But this book here got it from AI, so let the world be a better place. So we didn't spend much in creating this book. If it was our brain, we would have said, okay, let's make it downloadable so that those who buy can download them. Now, this part, there's you want to put out territory, royalty percentage. I don't know which of them should we select. But one thing I want to do is always taking the smallest price. Take 70%. If you take 35%, you can make it very cheaper. So if you want it to be cheap, 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 cheap. But if you want 70%, you make it. So let's take 70% because we define money. $3 per book. People go buy, so making it extremely cheap would have made sense. Um, so let's look at it work. I want to look at it work so that we know. All right, so I don't think there's anything special about the pricing, but we love a very cheap price. I'm putting a book at children's book. I think I'm going to change my price to something cheap. $1 should make sense. Let's put it at $1 so that people can buy. If we have $1. So yeah, we can't publish because I've not done this. So I would say I think putting the book at $1 makes sense. As low as $0.99. Let me change this to the $0.99 because if you look at it, it is an ebook, right? And let's come here. Pricing. I want to change the pricing to, yeah, on this my previous book. Let's go to 0.9. Make something very cheap. The cheaper it is, the more people are able to let go. I think that's the theory within what they call it. So you're going to save it as draft. But if I had done the account placement, you could have been able to do that. So let's go and continue back to our bookshelf. So we have done the second book. This is the part we are going to do paperback. We will not do hardcover, please. We'll just do paperback. Continue. Sorry. Oh, not this, not this, not this. Back to the bookshelf. Let's go back to our bookshelf. So we are going to come here, create paperback. So now some of the options are going to be added, not everything. So some of the description and blah 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 have been added. So we don't need to do many stuff. We can leave all this category, right? We also choose the same category we choose earlier. Subcategories. No, is it comic and graphic novel we choose? Okay, let's choose another category. So I want to add another category. We can add 3 categories. No, this is not comic and graphics novel. Because I know comic and graphics novels. So I'm okay with this. I don't even know the meaning of all this stuff. So let me save. Uh, so we are going to put this one. Then we already have that. We don't want this publication. Our book is not even available. So move to the next. And these are where we have issues. So you need to understand this. What type of paper are we choosing? This is where we have a problem, right? So we have standard and not standard and whatever. So we are going to choose this last one. 8 by this is A4 size, like what they call it, the size that you used to save that book. Then we want black and white, right? No blends, no that. So we want to upload manuscript. We also upload talk. Here, the red flag. Make sure you upload the talks. Don't upload the, what did they call it? So the book cover. The right book cover for this is this where we'll be having the issue generating the book cover. Uh, so let's try and copy the size of this book. So once it has uploaded, it depends on your data, right? So now the size of this book cover matters a lot, right? The size of this book cover. We need to find an equivalent book cover that will fit this size. And to get that, I think last time I did a research on it, so I'm going to, this was the previous research. This is the size of the book cover. So we're going to copy this. So we're going to do this. So once we come here, the book cover that we want, you come here, you go to upload. So we're going to say create a cover. So I'll copy this, I will edit and I will remove some stuff. Uh, so this is what I have. Create a cover. a single, I'll change this to image first because we want to view it before we see it. Image that include the back cover, no spine. Please, this please put no spine. Spine is in between the book. Because our book is not up to 79 pages, we don't need spine. As one image for a paperback, for paperback. So let's do this. It's going to create image. So we're going to wait for it to create the image. So while we are waiting, oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I should have put the size. I should have put the size, but let me allow it to generate first. I should have put the size on the image because that size is important. So let me write it. Oh, okay, I didn't even copy the size. So the size we copied just now was, what is the size? Is the size. Or you just copy this pixels. So let's go and look at what size. Perfect. Remove. You should remove this barcode. What is the name of it? Remove barcode because Amazon is going to give us barcode. Remove barcode. Barcode and resize to so remove barcode and resize to this, then export in JPG and PDF. So you should remove the barcode first and resize to, what do they call it, then it will export. We're going to give it time. It's going to take its time as usual. And while we are doing that, let's look at some other stuff we can do like this. It's the same thing we did. Cloud AI. Cloud AI images. Many with minimums. Chat GPT. Translation none. Does your, if left unchecked, you need to leave that checked. I pray this works. So let's go back here. Okay, see how the final touch, please. So sometimes if it doesn't generate in PDF for us, if ChatGPT can generate in PDF, we have to go and use a PDF maker, right? We're going to have to use a PDF maker. Oh boy, he couldn't preview the images, so let's reload the page. Okay, better. We have to download this. So, export in PDF. Let me copy this. Oh, I think I still have it. PDF. Export as. Let's see if it will work. So if this doesn't work, sometimes it works, sometimes it's not going to work, depending. Another thing we can do is come here online. Uh, Go to I love PDF. Do you move to JPG to PDF? You see JPG, I don't even know. I go to download. Is it landscape? Yeah, you want to go to fit as the same page. And once you see it's coming out good, then you can convert to PDF by clicking this. Then you download. So let's go if our ChatGPT did justice to us. This is it in PDF. Okay. So this is it here. You can open this file. So this is the whole book. Then ChatGPT is also downloading. Wow, this thing is small showing ChatGPT. So if you open ChatGPT file, this is it. Cool. Any of them. So we go to here first and we upload. You remember it's only PDF you can upload. So let's use this ChatGPT and see. So you should upload. It's going to take time because that file was quite huge, right? Don't even know why that file is huge. But you just have to allow it to upload. This is the beauty of staying in where you have a good internet. Faster internet, faster uploading. If we are in a place with fast internet speed, 3 minutes, I said 3 minutes, 5 seconds it has uploaded. Now this is where it was going to process your file, right? Uploading doesn't mean you are true until it process your file or your for you. So once it process your file, you can launch. You confirm this. It's going to process your file. If it sees any error, it's going to reject the file. So that's why here you should please don't use PDF. Here use docs. You see it as processed. It has processed. So now this is everything. You must do this place. Now launch preview. Now if you look at the previous one, we didn't launch preview. On when we did this, but this one we are going to launch preview now because okay. Look at it now. You see it look beautiful. So if there was any error, it would have stopped you. But because I've calculated my sizes and all that, which you must follow the same way I follow it, you won't have error. Look at the books now. You see everything looking fine. It's black and white. You are doing it on no color, right? It must be black and white. So why? So that the price can be cheap. If you do it colored, it will be too expensive. You see the book now. Everywhere look nice, sweet, good for printing. So we approve. Why you should do it, you should not have any issues because you don't want a problem. So after we have done that, it's now for us to move to price, save and continue. I think everything is beautiful for now. You go save and continue, and we move to pricing. And yeah, I need to put my password. I don't even know my password, but I will just do this. Keep me signing, please. A code has been sent to my number, right? So Amazon, don't worry. I'm gonna put that code. So we are here 91758 2. So always click this, don't request this on this browser. So that once you log in, you don't need to request it again. You are allowed to reload you to the right page where you are supposed to be. Yeah. So now because of this book, the minimum price is this. So I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna put only the minimum price because I want the book to be the cheapest ever. So this is what we can do. We cannot publish until we fix this account. This I'm going to fix it later. So that's that. Once I hit this, you're gonna see it's the same price I took. So let me even work on this. There is a prompt I did last. Copy this prompt and I'm gonna paste it here. There's something I want to do. If I come back to this, sorry, I just want to do something different, right? Let's say this book. I want to edit. There's something I want to change here because when I was doing, oh, not this, not this. Let me go back to bookshelf. Uh, there's something I want to change somewhere. On this book, a charge, I want to change some stuff. This title was too long, so I want to edit it. Or should I think? Let me go here. I will edit some stuff. You can always go back and edit things. So I will come here. Okay, I think, yeah, this should be the main title. I should delete this and because having that long title is quite long. Just cut this and drop it here so that it look nice. Save and continue. Then I will do the next, which is this. I want to change this cover. Let me see. Because before I change it, let me go and download what I have here. Okay, it didn't. Okay, I think I need to do something here. Upload. There was a file that didn't work well, so I think here's that. Let me find it. So I want to edit this. So it's going to analyze and then work on it. So I want to do a PDF here and fix this one too. I will allow it to work on it. So what I'm just trying to show is how to do corrections on some stuff. So this is it. So if I click this, once it's done, I can click and it will download. Why is it this big now? So if I open the file, I have this, so I can upload here. Here, I want to upload something new. This. So if a ChatGPT is messing up, you want to go to the next and you. So once I've uploaded, I will also change the title on the other book and I will save. So it's very simple. It's just doing like that. The only difference on what I need to do is just to set up the finance. And once you set up the finance, you send, just like every other stuff, they are going to review. If they're okay with it, they are going to approve. Now you will click this and then you come here and preview. Right? You can preview. So once you have been able to save or everything is working, you'll be able to preview. So let's look at, you see how it makes sense. Yeah. So you can preview your book and your book is looking nice. This is another book. So some of the formatting I had to do it myself manually, and then we have that. So you approve as usual. Once you approve, you can save. Save and continue, or you save as draft. Definitely, it's going to save as draft. So your work is to do that. Then please don't publish so that I can. Once you are done, just save as draft so that I can come and review it before we publish. I don't want a scenario where we'll publish what is not good and they'll start rejecting it, or we'll publish what will affect the work. And so, okay, there was something we didn't do here, which we didn't enroll it in KDP. We need to enroll it in KDP. Very important. I need to change this also. Let me edit. There is an error we need to modify here, which is this. I will copy this, Control S, sorry, Control S. So I think there's a place to enroll for KDP. That's what I'm looking at. So let me just go through, save, continue. I don't need a table of contents, don't worry. If the book does not have table of content, no need for you to do that. I want to. Oh, we didn't tick. Okay, yeah, this where you are in KDP select. So we should have ticked this. And there was a button we didn't do. So we'll go back to that button and fix that. So if we go back to bookshelf, we need to enroll in KDP select, right? Which is this. So let me edit. So there were two buttons we didn't click that I want us to click. The first is not on this page though. We'll move to the next page. You will see what I want to show you. It doesn't have the table of contents. It doesn't mean this. You saw it. Yeah, we'll write none of this information. We'll save and continue. I don't think any of them ads. Enroll my book in KDP. So we save as draft. So that's that. And with this, if you look at them, beautiful. Two books, and that's all you have to do. So thank you for watching and to stay blessed.